So, tabe do cha zhu wa yo, ge wei le nu le zhuo xin, xin do dong dan xiu gyo, xi gyo jiu la cha so, zhong ne la wa tong, la ba dang la rang tu, xin ge dong dan yao pi wa, de de wu yong dong cha sa lo. Do not commit any unwholesome actions. Engage in perfect, wholesome actions. Subdue your mind thoroughly. This is the teaching of Buddha. A star, a defective view, a bottle lamp flame, an illusion, a dewdrop, a water bubble, a dream, lightning, a cloud. See all causative phenomena as such. Through these merits, may sentient beings attain the rank of all seeing, subdue the fall of thoughts, and be delivered from samsara's ocean, perturbed by the waves of aging, sickness, and death. The inexpressible Sutra.
Should maybe excuse how to say? Okay. The camera, ready camera, didn't bring. Yeah, the ready camera. The ready. Go ahead. Yeah. So there's a. You see, after you finish the book, printed, then there's a book releasing, right? Book releasing. So today I want to release release the release. No. This protecting or saving the human beings, animals from getting reborn in the lower realm to protect when they die. So, this I've been thinking for many long time to make like this when they die to cover on the body. So I've been thinking for a long time and it didn't happen. So recently I put more effort. That then I discussed Dachum to help to actualize this project. So he helped to. So this is so they met finally accomplished, what they said. So this so here this is what the big human means. Very big human beings. So this, they cover the body. So this is dharma protection. So as you know very well, there's a then it helps the person who dying or dead to never be reborn or limbs. 100%. So as you know, I mentioned if you have a Namgyalma in the house, even the house is big, but if it's one Namgyalma in the house, the whole house is blessed, is precious, is radic, is holy. The whole house becomes holy. By having one protection Namgyalma in the house, not even not in every room, but just one house. So then even the mosquitoes and whoever comes in the house, they all get purified. The negative karma is collected from beginning, but they get purified. So no question about human beings. So I gave Karuna Hospital that government helped very much, have been helping very much, especially sponsored the Khaza, that's it, blood changing, what is it called? Dialysis, yeah. Government have been sponsoring, and yeah, then last Namjalma medicine Buddha that happened was I didn't get to go to Solokumbu, part of Solokumbu, so because there are people gradually dying. Most people, so family have to go to work, and then persons alone cannot cook, cannot look after himself, herself, so dying. That happens quite a lot. Gradually happens quite a lot. So I thought to build one digital home, but of course people don't like, so called Amitabh home. So I want to build one like this. Of course, so to make it be so easy to purify Nikama and collect merits, and build vegetables to go round and round and parables, so that externally, so because they don't have much Dharma understanding, so externally to make the life so easy to purify all the Nikamas and collect merits, so as much as possible to those whole objects like that. There was a main thing to protect the mind, not the body. Because just like animal, shelter and give food, that's all. No, not like that. Mainly protect the mind. When they die, that's the main reason. So because I didn't get to go up there, so I have a large meeting, but so I thought better that it is already existing around, so we helped them, if it didn't build, but we helped them with that, which already built there. So I gave them medicine for the government hospital, so as for the doctors, nurses, for the families, people to pray, and the band that set them with a smaller one. So that we went to Consecrating. They built a very nice glass house outside. And I told them to puja every month to us. Namjalma long life puja, and then then excellence medicine with puja, 2 things every month. So I told them it's for the doctors, for the nurses, for the patients who are dead, dying, and those are for all the people hospital, they put pujas for everything, for everyone. So Gekko, who is up this principle, to remind them, I'm going to tell them to make sure. So, so they've been doing that for some time, for I think a few months. So this is, so this was met, so the Namjalma protection. So Namjalma protection, as you know, if you put it on the mountain, then the whole mountain becomes holy. So any animal, people climb the mountain, touch, they need to come and get purified. So in the Mongolia, I think people were 200,000, 2 million or 200,000 people. Something. The animals are 60 million, something. 2 million
people, 25 million animals.
What can you say?
About
2 million people,
and about
25 million horse or cows. Sheep, yeah. So I told one businessman that on the mountain, make a symbol stupa, Kambutakpa is a symbol stupa, like throne, the Buddha's throne is like that. So the inside, you have Namjalma, many protections. Then also this side, Namjalma protection, like that. So then whole mountain becomes holy, So all those animals go to get grass on the mountain. So I believe purification helps so much. So he was going to, I don't know what he did or not, I have no idea. So, that's the idea. So this, although this only payment, That's the essence of dharma. The dharma is the whole thing. So I don't have to explain that. This is the mantra of the Kasar, what's it? Because for Dharma can release. Secret, I forget. Secret element, for Dharma, secret element. I think in China or not China, I think some non-Buddhist countries, they're making something like that, but letters are not sure I'm the correct. Also, the mental correct, I'm not sure. But so much paid they cover the body, the person who died cover the body. They have so much paid, but I'm not sure the mantras. So anyway, there's secret relic mantra. It's unbelievable. So if you have this, in the box and stripper or house or the stripper or statue. If this inside, then outside, anybody who see prepare immediately prepare, and then there was goes good pure land. But the most unbelievable having this mantra inside, unbelievable. So this is the main. Those countries where they use yellow carbon, but it's supposed to be this mantra, but I don't know if it doesn't look perfect in my view. So anyway, this mantra, then to open motion, stainless lotus pinning mantra. Oh, the class where so yourself, other people, have seen, hear, remember. So this mantra is unbelievable. It purifies in the heaven exam, killed father, mother, arata, cause Jesus among the sanghas, and cause blood Buddha. Then it called 10 non-virtuous action was then totally purified. All the nirkama souls, all the at hot hells, completely purified just by seeing this, just by seeing. So this incredible. Then also it causes actually. 100 eons, 100,000 eons to be born as a universal king. That it causes that. Then, if you decide 7 days, it causes to be born in Pure Land, Buddha. So unbelievable benefit. Yeah. So this, it is said, sorry, fully ordained monk broke order for root vow. They received defeat for broke the root vow, and then born in hell. But remember that monk who broke the four root vow. Oh, you see. But remember that if you recite the mantra, then definitely in that moment, definitely the monk able to liberate from the hell realm immediately and get higher birth. So it's an unbelievable power. So this one is Namjama mantra. Yeah. Namjama Shota mantra. Then this is the Namjama mantra. As I was mentioned many times. If you have in the car Namjama mantra, the protection in the car, then when you drive a car, many small insects they die, get killed. So all those then carved and holy by having the protection on the dharma inside, so that even they die under the wheel, but they get purified, then they get higher birth. So, unbelievers or that benefits like that. So this one is the Sutra of the Great Liberation, mantra of the Sutra of the Great Liberation, Tawachimito. This mantra. So by hearing or by studying only one time, then it is benefit from here, from this moment, up to the enlightenment. You never get reborn organs. You never get reborn organs. So unbelievable thing. So even liberation from samsara, even you hear the name of the text, then you get released from Lordism, even just praying them. So this is mantra soup. So here Lord is around. So this is covered on the body. So then free the person, never get reborn Lordism. Person say, so protect from the Lordism. If it's a person who is going to born Lordism, then it protects by covering this. So it's this was human being. Then this this is for the dogs. Yeah, I didn't think that, but he mentioned dogs and cats. This for whom? I think it's for children. Okay. Then this one for dogs, cats, and so President mentioned dogs, cats. So I never thought that. But so my Kasari advertisement or the releasing the book, so releasing the precious cover to protect human beings, animals from the Lordism. So that's very, very important. I've been thinking for a long time, but so he happened. So it's going to be, he met, how many you met? Huh? 7,000. What? Yeah. So the idea is so that the FPMT goes, FPMT deals with all the centers. Today I did the release, and so that everybody come to know about that, what you can do. But of course it doesn't. Oh, now I have this. Now I can do this. I can kill human being, or I can do anything. No, don't think that. There's danger to none of that. Oh, now I have this, so I can do anything. None of that. Then you go to prison. Next hour you go to prison. So the FMG is Kasure going to all the centers, centers, art centers, the FMG release for all the centers available for the people. So like that. Okay, so that's I'm very happy with this. Really, to make it really correct, really good. That one. Okay, so he met, put all the effort into. I just get the idea on it. So then, how many people use that in this world to save the person? Those animals and the people from the Lord, he get the benefits. But he started, he actualized, and so like that. That's it. Maybe we should make a very tiny one for the lice. Lice and the red bugs and like you met the casa, like you met the negative role. Money payment whom this what are you called this?
Nanofilm.
Nanofilm.
Yeah,
Yeah. One roll has how many?
The big one or the small one?
No. I mean the film that's rolled.
The big one. 2 trillion.
No. I'm saying that negative that is rolled. I'm not talking about private box, but negative. 1 trillion. Well, 2 trillion is that this is private. Even time the private, the large private. So it has. It's around. Is it 2 trillion?
No. The Tame got 21. So 1 row.
21 trillion.
So 1 row 5 trillion. 21, 100 trillion.
1 trillion.
100 trillion.
So time when I was born, my sister really wanted a private mat. I don't know, maybe I thought she was going to die after that. Maybe some kind of a sign like that. Maybe I thought. But anyway, so now we finished. I built a house, and outside the size is not big, but it's what it has. Probably largest in the world now, largest private in the world now. In Tibet, in the camp, there's a huge, long one. I don't think they were microfilm. I don't think so. So the idea is not much. No, nothing. Can't say in the West. The other sect, they make a very thin one, round, thin one. There's many. But however, this time, paper mantra, Omani Bempo, 15 or 20, you remember? 15 or 20, 15 in the paper, money payment 1,500 million, 1,500 million. Then the stage, 1,500 million. See there, 1,500 million. Then how much microfilm? Nanofilm.
100 trillion.
100 children inside. They're afraid to help. So it's not like this. But we met FPMT met the first one in the America, but that can go like this. But this one, the fragment is rolled like this. But so you put like this, or so totally it has a 100 trillion. 100 trillion mantra, 100 trillion mantra. So at the moment, perhaps maybe largest one in the world. So time out. So yesterday because they came blessed, the Tamil Lama came, and the monks came to bless. And yeah, then afterwards the lay people on the inside, they sing song, the auspicious song, the dharma words and the song, sing song. Yeah, that in the house. House is not extremely beautiful, but I think it's okay. So yeah. So I tried to dedicate it today. I didn't get done yesterday. I thought we were going to read the one text, two texts, how to dedicate the merits of having made prayer. Very good. I thought I lost the page, but later on Sarah found, so I did it today. However, maybe we can do it together. Due to all the past present picture marriage, by numberless and numberless Buddhas, in three times, past marriage, past present picture by sending by all the Buddhas, okay? All the marriage put together. Then also having met the prayer world there, okay? All these merits that so some they wanted very much. So herself to not have sicknesses and healthy mind and body. Almost how many years, months, and then actually days and hours, minutes, second, leave it, and every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, year, all the life to be most beneficial to numberless helping, numberless hungerers, numberless him, numberless forever, numberless asura, numberless intimate sleeping. Oh, to every sentient being, as well. Then able to generate in this life. Oh, the correct devoting was the friend with the realization. Since the Guru, Buddha, then correct devotion, the Guru was thought and action, and the root of the path is the way that which is root of the path to enlightenment, able to receive, generate, as well as then casually generate renunciation both to the right view in this very lifetime. Yeah, and then casually able to be born in the pure land where she can become enlightened, or then casually. Able to be born in the pure land where she can become enlightened, or then generate generation, state of generation, completion state, and yeah, so the by receiving a perfect image birth after that, it's equally achieving enlightenment. Universal state was there in this lifetime. So all that whole family, whole family, including mother passed away so long, including mother and all the family, same dedication to all the family. Like the sister, same thing to happen everyone. Then kasore then all the all the people who worked in the Laudo, who helped, who worked Laudo, cooking and bringing food and things, from the market, and all the servants are there, workers, or looking after animals, all the things, and the pastor, persons, and also Fisher, all then all to happen, something to happen, like sister, then even the animals allowed to it happened, cows, and there's a after my mother never wanted to sell animal to the butcher, because they sell to other people, they sell butcher, the animal gets killed. So my mother was kept the animal. So there's a lot of work for the animal. You have to collect leaves of the trees from the mountains, and then there's no road, so you have to go over the rocks and those, not easy. Then you have to climb up the mountain. It's very high, Laudo. Or then you have to use the leaves where the animal sleeps. It's on the cold ground. You lay out the leaves, so it keeps warm. So there's a lot of work if you keep animal protect them. Also all the animals in the past, Laudo, in the present time, in the future, all the children, did all this medicine to make him pray well. So that's never to be reborn Lord, and immediately to be born in Pure Land, where one can become enlightened, and very short. Or receive perfect in the body in the through the life journey, develop more realization, the enlightenment could or like that. So even the dogs and laughter in the past, and then we build the Gomba. You see, there are many people in different area villages. They came to help 3 days without money. Free help. Because they collect merit, you see. They collect merit, so much merit purification. So they come to help 2 days, 1 day. Many people come to help 1 day free, 2 days free, 3 days free, like that. So all the people who worked for Buddha monastery, who come to help, and even who worked with the money, and all the people who helped to build the Gomba. So all those to never be reborn lower realms, and those who were lower realms immediately to born in the pure land where they can become enlightened. Do the business with this prayer will much imagine. So anybody who helped them build the Gomba with the body, spirit, mind, so everyone to get a great benefit, the culture great benefit. From all these merits in the best place build the prayer to achieve enlightenment quickly. So basically, in short, like that. Then due to all these merits, collected 3 times, past, present, future, marriage, collected by himself, collected by numberless collected by numberless Buddhas, and then build this prayer well. And then that's what then there support those who did the work. There's a young Jin and his relatives, young Jin and his husband, the main guide there to finish the work and all the things. And then Fred, all who helped all those prayers on one hand and children mantras also. So all the wishes to succeed immediately according to Holy Dharma. And so in this life, general realizations start with the path to enlightenment, to Guru devotion, and ignorance with the Rajbu, in this life, without delaying a second, or then or then the and then the common part. Then they realized all the common part they changed, and then uncommon two stages. The generation and the completion part. So to exercise the 5 stages and to exercise without effort, could be able to exercise and achieve enlightenment. Universal state by the dharma for the sentient beings to have that. Then by Buddhist prayer and all the ways, then no war, famine, disease, COVID, and dangers of all those problems, and the dangers of fire, dangers of earth, water, fire, wind, all the things, all the problems to be ceased immediately. Immediately, and then to have a perfect peace, happiness in the world, even including enlightenment, by generating loving kindness, compassion, bodhicitta in everyone's heart. Then I should mention beginning, but it didn't happen. So, the most important success, most important things then. Embodiment of all the Buddha's compassion on the journeys ago. From whom we receive all the happiness, from past, present, future, all the happiness, including enlightenment, from whom we receive. And who guide us all the time in the past, present, future, after enlightenment. His own is dharma, to have a stable life until our samsara ends, and all the holy wishes to be succeed immediately according to Holy Dharma. Kari Rabe Gurvi Shingamandi Bendan Deva Maru Jimen Jere Sewa Tenzin Jasu Ye Shabes Denjo Je Tonye Ninje Sundu Jube Rama Senze Kanchen Tenjo Go Chana Bemo Tonya Ninja Sundu Jibe Rama Chana Bemo Tonya Ninja Sundu Jibe Rama Chana Bemo didn't Kasori did all that past present picture marriage created by me, created by sentient beings, created by numberless Buddhas, in particular built this prayer world with a house, and then so all the people who are going to turn the prayer world. So may the never, since from that time, may the never be reborn into the lower realm. And immediately generate bodhicitta, stop giving harm to the sentient beings, to any sentient being, and only benefit, only cause happiness to the sentient beings, and generate bodhicitta immediately. So everyone become the most kind to the sentient being. So become bodhisattva. Then casually, so even they see insect, even they see people, insect, animals, so able to casually pacify self-chasing thoughts and ignorance, anger, attachment, pacify disturbing thoughts. That which in the Atta's mind, immediately be able to pacify and generate bodhicitta. On a renunciation, bodhicitta emptiness in the Atta's mind. Everyone, every animals, people, anyone that they see. Then they're able to achieve enlightenment quickly for sentient beings. So that all they wish is to succeed according to the dharma. So anyone who turns to a prayer, so that, so same thing the prayer will hear only no same prayer. Same prayer. Including Hapjing and all the people who worked the prayer world here downstairs. Then small prayer worlds outside, inside, all same. Those to have the same effect, so benefit like that. Okay, that's it, I think. Okay, all right. Sanje Jodang Tsoge Chonla
Janju Badu Dani Japsuji Dagi Chinin Gibe Sonam Gi Drola Benjay Sange Joma Sho
Sanje
Jodang Tsoge Chonam Na Janju Badu Dani Japsuji Dagi Chinin Gibe Sonam Gi Drola Benjay Sange Joma Sho
Sanje
Jodang Tsoge Chonam Na Janju Badu Dani Japsuji Dagi Chinin Gibe Sonam Gi Drola Benjay Sange Joma Sho
내가 좀 이게 좀 군지는 언제가 좀 다게 주든도 야, 가서 그래. Just myself alone, then even achieve the blissful peace, liberation, sometimes see for forever, everlasting happiness. But even when I achieve that, it's still not really a meaningful life. A real meaningful life is, they say, to not harm, to benefit others. So that's real purpose we're born a human being this time. Why you're born human being this time? Why you are human being this time? Why you're born human being this time is to help others, to benefit others. So therefore, to be able to benefit others, you stop giving harm to others. So also then starting from that. Then one insect, one person. When I stand from that, then numberless sentiments, numberless happiness, numberless hunger, numberless animal, numberless human being, numberless spirit, numberless happiness, from the oceans of samsara sufferings and bring them to enlightenment by myself alone. Therefore, I must achieve to be done perfectly with it. I must achieve full enlightenment. Full enlightenment, the total cessation of the obscurations, gross subtle, and the completion of realizations, sangye. In Tibetan word, sangye. So that's what I'm going to listen to the Holy Dharma, watching things like that, motivation. Okay. Today I thought it just something came 2 days ago. I thought to mention about before getting to the subject something else. Sorry. The purpose to live, the couple life. So just to mention liberty and then do that before getting into subject. It's not that you don't know, but just want to go on, just say a few words. So, yeah, basically, to live, even alone, the same, but living couple life is basically you need wisdom, compassion, a purpose of living life, couple. You need that. If you don't have that, then you don't that lives. If you don't have as much as less, you don't have it, but the life is so much suffering, unbelievable suffering, so much. You create so much problem. It's not coming from outside. You create, your mind creates. Thinking the wrong way. Obstacle, compassion, self-selection, Lord. And then ignorance, opposite wisdom. So create so much problem in their life. Wow, wow. You create some problem, then you create so much problem with the family. Wow, wow, wow. So much. So depending on how much compassion, and wisdom has, more one has, less suffering, more happiness, and less compassion, less wisdom, then more suffering, more suffering. That I will draw I will mention the conclusion about life. I will draw the conclusion, the essence. So learning Dharma definitely develop wisdom and compassion. Definitely, even when you learn just that, unbelievable, incredible, to develop compassion and wisdom. You see? Otherwise, you see, in the West, as I tell you, there's one nun in Nepal, Twing Kasa. Twing Dhamare. So she went to China or Taiwan. Oh, then she got a lot of money, $10,000 or something. And then she became rich. She became rich. Then she became famous in Nepal. She became famous, she became rich. Then she went to a retreat in Hellenburg. Then she thought, maybe, so now she became wealthy and famous, but still she has no happiness. She didn't achieve happiness. So then she went for a retreat in Hellenburg. Yeah, so that's what I heard. Not from her, but from Jitul, I heard like that, conclusion. So anyway, in the West, as I say, famous singers, famous actors, so many people, wealthy people, they died to commit suicide. So many people, and young people, many young people also. Many people, they don't see the purpose of life, meaning of life. So some of them, you see, they think after dying, after killing themselves, suiciding themselves, they think that may be consciousness ends. Consciousness ends. They don't. I think they think, well, I think consciousness ends. So like when the wax finishes, the candle flame stops. So like that, you see. Not like that. So they don't know. They don't know there's a continuity of life. In this body disintegrated, but if the consciousness continues, because that's why consciousness has no beginningless. But under the control of karma and delusion. So from beginningless, we have been suffering samsara. So we suffer in samsara until we actualize path, directly perceive emptiness. That which is the delusion, is the seed of delusion karma. So, so see, then continuously, eons, how many eons, it takes time to actually pass the suffering samsara. Then if we achieve enlightenment, continue to consciousness, there's no end. There's no end. But you see, when you think of communist society, when you think of communist society, that time you must remember, you may have intellectual understanding about the past and future life, but you see, when your husband run away, or when you lost your wife, when you wife went to another man, or something, you see, or your child died, son or daughter died, or something, or then because of some problem, then you see, you may have an intellectual understanding past future life. Then when something suffering comes, which you think is big for you, not necessarily big for everybody, but big for you, and then you see, then you think communist society. Or that time, the communist society, you see, suffering so big for things, you meant so big, your mind meant so big, the emotions so meant so big. And so, that time must tell yourself, remind yourself. There's a past future life. There's even the body is mind continues. Mind doesn't stop. Mind continues. And continues. So there is a next life. So you must tell yourself. Otherwise, something that you think big suffering, then you think, solution, society, or that kind of thing like that. You see, even though intellectually you believe, intellectually you say past spiritually before, but if some problem comes, then you won't come in society. So you must tell yourself, there's future life. Yeah, there's future life. That this consciousness continues from, like today's consciousness continues from yesterday continues, like that this year consciousness continues from last year consciousness continues from last year, so like that case come from childhood time, continuation from childhood time, then continuation from first when the consciousness conceived from the mother's womb, then so that continued life before intermediate stage. The consciousness into the mother's womb, the condition which was in the intermediate stage, life before. So the the form is a color, it is color, it is shapes. It is a color and shapes, so like that. But the mind is colorless, shapeless, formless. Mind. See, totally different. By planting corn, by planting chili and raisin, corn and what else? Different grains. You see, you plant, then grows different. You see, Yeah, it grows, whatever is planted, continuity of that comes. By planting chili, what plant grows from that chili, not sweet, raisin or corn or something, not something else. No, it's chili, its own, whatever is planted, continuity of that. Or the raisin planted, the continuity of raisin grows. By planting corn, the corn grows. Not banana, not what is the fruit, name of the fruit? Durian. By planting corn, not grow durian. So each of them have a different continuity, different substance continuity. So you plant that and it grows its own continuity. So not get mixed up. Corn causes to grow banana or durian or something, mango or something, not like that. So similar, yeah. So so the parents, they form your body, the continuation of them. So the parents' body, which was egg, fertilized egg, the sperm and the blood, combination. So the formless, colorless, shapeless, the mind continuity came from the intimate stage, the life before it took place in the mother's womb. It came from the intimate stage, continuation of that. Then before that, whatever past life was, so like that, it came from that life conscious, continuity of that. So goes back the beginningless. The colorless, shapeless, the mind doesn't become the nyelin, and the main cause of the body, or the body becomes the main cause of the mind. Not like that. Not at all like that. As I gave a different example before, so like that. So, one must remind to yourself, even though you have an intellectual understanding before past future life, but then when problem comes to you, something like that, then it's too much for you. Actually, you made it too much for you. So then you think suicidal. For example, one translator, I think I mentioned in the past, in Switzerland, translator for my teacher, Geshe Rinpoche, lovely translator, he speaks Tibetan and he translates many times. But one day he lost his wife. His wife followed another man. So I think that never happened in his life. So I think when that happened, then you thought, you see, that's too much too much then suicidal thought happened. Well, you see, what happened is, yes, there's a spirit outside. Relating is karma, what's happening, you see, it's an attachment problem. So relating to that, find the way to harm to the person. But it's not known in the West yet. That's kind of a subject, the spirit and sort of this kind of subject. So then he hanged himself in his house. The translator, he hanged himself in the house. He tied with the ropes his neck on the beam. So I don't think he will be able to do that, but I think the spirit is then able to do that, you see. So I think, yeah. So also you have problem with the attachment. What attachment want, what self-chasing want, didn't get what it want. So miss so much or something. So there's a problem. So relating to that, the spirit harms. So in the Baksa, where I lived 8 years, there was a leader of the Sarache, but the leader of the Unze of the Saramenche together. He's leader of the prayer. So of course, many monks just came from Tibet. It's a cold place, and then didn't live the life, didn't know how to live the life according to Indian life. You eat the food according to Indian. You live the life according to Indians. I mean, eating food. According to Indian, then I think many monks could live. But that's came from Tibet. So because of all the worries and those things, so that many monks passed away. So anyway, this monk who was leader of the Sarache and Sarame, so sorry. Yeah, then he was taken by spirits and then taken a little higher. So Tokshul is there's a Padang, not Padang, Padang God is Lord, Padang God in Dharamsala. I forget now. There's one high mountain. There's a Finland lady who's kitchen Finland. She gives me medicine for TB, I had a TB. So I went there many times to get an injection on the backside. Finland lady. So on the way you have to go up. There's Tokshu is rather ruined. You see, the stone and the earth ruined. You see, this place. There's a very tall tree, and his body is hanged on the branches of the tree. This Unze was hanged by rope very high up. So without spirit, just a payment, I cannot do that. No way. So, but that's not known and not discovered in the West. So this happened. So there are many stories. Associated. So anyway, that. Yeah, so intellectually you would say, but then when the big problem comes, it's a problem with your mind, then you see, you don't think that then you come to society. So because there's no realization in your heart, the realization, you see, impermanence and just in the lower realm is the rebirth, in the future rebirth, all the realization is not there. So many do that. Realization is not there. If the realization is there, the problem, it won't be a problem. Even your husband or your wife run away, you have peace. You have incredible peace if you have these realizations. So that. Anyway, so what do you think? So to come back. So very important. So I said the basic thing what you need compassion as much as possible. Compassion. So the husband compassion to the wife compassion to the husband. You see, so like that. You see. Then wisdom. You see, wisdom able to see the actions, the plans, the actions, right or wrong. So wisdom. So the is that. So by studying Dharma, how to develop it? But the real way is studying Dharma. You see, even you're not practicing, but more you study Dharma, the philosophers, as much as you study, you can develop your compassion. Why need compassion? Then you develop wisdom. So then you're able to develop so much wisdom, to know what's right and wrong. That then otherwise so much hallucination. You live the life, you live your life total hallucination. You see, it's like you're walking in the precipice where you're going to fall down and kill yourself. But you're believing that the road, there's a comfortable road. But 100% believing this road going there. But actually you're falling in the precipice. Or you see salt which is honey. So you're leaking sweet, you see, but actually the salt cutting your tongue. So hallucination, total hallucination, but reality is only harm yourself. So there's a total life becomes, you live your life, total hallucination like that. So you think it's medicine, but it's a total complete poison, harming yourself. So, and anyway, so so I'll say a few words. Power Genesis, young type of David Dole. The area compassionate looking Genesis, then it is mentioned in the young type of David Dharma, young type of David Dole. Sutra perfectly condensed. If you want to achieve, if you desire to achieve enlightenment quickly, then what you should do is shouldn't follow many dharma, shouldn't follow too many dharma. Labar mechas. Shouldn't follow many dharma. Only one dharma, only one. What is that? That's the great compassion. That is great compassion. Kana nye tambu yaba thala sanjingi chö tante lakten de cheba jurus. Whom has great compassion on that person, and then all the Buddha Dharma receive in the palm, in the hand palm, all the Buddha Dharma. For those who have great compassion, all the Buddha Dharma will come in the palm of the hand, in the palm of the hand, in the palm of your hand. Oh, in the palm of your hand. Sangye Chetam de Latin de Chebajurus. All the Buddha Dharma will be on your palm of the hand. You will accomplish the Holy Dharma, the path, without effort, without zeal, Z-E-A-L, huh? No, not zeal. No, without Z-E-A-L, huh? Without effort, you will accomplish without any effort. And then there's a perseverance, without zeal. What? Yeah, without. Okay, yeah. In short, the great compassion is the root of the Holy Dharma, root of all the Holy Dharma, root of all the Holy Dharma. Okay. Yeah. The importance of compassion. For example, when someone else go to another country and unknown people, and the compassion to you, that makes me so happy, you see. When somebody, unknown person, feel much compassion to you, it makes you so happy. Loving kindness, you see. Yeah. So of course, if you have compassion, loving kindness towards others, towards even animal, dogs, like his own always says, even animals, they're liable, they always stay with you. They move their tails, so you see. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, birds and whatever. So that you see. Yeah. So, yeah. So it brings so much happiness to others, human beings and animals. You see? So when others do compassion to loving kindness to you, how much you are happy. Somebody trying to help you. You see, especially when you're in the problem. No money, somebody give you money. You're in the food, somebody give you food. Or you're in the shelter, somebody give you shelter. So it makes you feel so much kind of that person. So happy, you see. So if you do others, if you help others, if you generate compassion to others, if you loving kindness, so makes others so happy. So starting from your family, neighborhood, to your country, then whole world. So you go anywhere you go, any part of the world you go. So you bring happiness to so many people. So you can see, yeah. You can see how that is, how compassion, love, and how that is, that you're able to give with our mind, or that you're able to bring happiness. So many people in the world, animals, so you can see. Then it's created so much good karma. So then, as a result, then you see, then others become compassion to you, loving kindness to you. From life to life, eons, all then you see like that. Go to enlightenment. Unbelievable. So like that. Not just this life. So it was very important. Same as even you're alone, yeah. But it's first couple then life, also compassion is the most important thing. The life. Then wisdom. How to develop wisdom? Then frankly telling you, and then learning Buddha Dharma, all that, as much as you learn, develop wisdom. But you see, many people or they have their own culture, and many people or they think wisdom, but it's not wisdom. Many people, you see, they have a different idea of wisdom. So according to the karma and this, so more you learn Buddha Dharma, you will develop wisdom. Oh, so that's, and especially understand Lamdrim, so what is the karma? So then, to help each other, I mean, you can't stop negative karma all once, but try to live the life as much as possible. Try to help each other. I mean, try to live the life, you see, in the good karma as much as possible. They abandon negative karma. So, try to abandon negative karma. You see, as much as possible. Trying to help each other. You can't stop everything, but all the negative karma. But try to abandon as much as you know, as much as you can. Well, that's the purpose of living life together. So that then they really help each other. So really helps life to life, brings happiness, life to life for eons. It has that effect. Not just now, not just happiness now. Okay. And then especially Buddha's special days, in the merits you collect, it becomes 100 million times. So they were not just 100,000 times, and the certain calendar is 100,000. That's many people think that, but that's not correct. This is Chöpje Rinpoche, this book of building monastery, and there he quoted to Duolung, Vinaya text, Duolung, and it says on the 4 Buddhist special days, any virtuous action you do, it becomes 100 million. 100 million. If you do Vajrasattva mantra, it becomes 100 million. If it is Om if you make a 1 rupee charity to a beggar, it becomes 100 million rupees charity. So that it will be 1 per session, 100 million per session. So like that. So, so on those lessons, taking Adamant precepts, all that, you see, to kind of to help each other, through all those these things, then you fulfill the purpose of living together. You help each other, all like this. Helping to somebody, helping a sentient being, somebody who need help, all like that, all these kind of things, compassionate activities, all those kind of things, helping each other, inspiring each other, all those things, good karma, so helping each other, so like that, those are real purpose of living together, so like that. Okay, so that's it. I think that's it. What time now? Huh? 5:45. 5:45 for death, to die? Huh? So, just, okay. Yeah. Oh, just remember, I might forget. The director from Russia asked me a question last time. What did he say? Last time, you remember? What is the question? You remember? About enlightened sentient beings. Russian, has a director, Russian center, Erica's enlightened sentient beings. I think.
The question, yesterday's Wednesday question, I've asked that if somebody from Russia asked that when you think about putting to enlightenment or bringing to enlightenment or everybody, all sentient beings, there are so infinite number, so infinite, so it is very hard to believe that I will be able to reach that state and really enlighten all sentient beings, because they are so many, and even so much Buddhas have come and do not still enlighten everybody. So how I can enlighten everybody? It is so. It looks so difficult. So question is how I can overcome this view of difficulty or impossible to enlighten all sentient beings, which are infinite of infinite number.
Okay. I mentioned the numberless Buddhas, the numberless sentient beings become enlightened, the numberless Buddhas I mentioned last time. But I didn't reply you exactly the question. So that's why I bring it up. So you see, when you become enlightened, you see, there are numberless Buddhas already. So when you become enlightened, you see, action of your holy body, action of your holy speech, your mind, bring oneness with all the Buddha. That you only become enlightened, you become oneness with all the Buddha. oneness with all the Buddha. So there's no such thing. This is not your action. This is other Buddha's action. After you become enlightened, you bring one sentence to enlightenment. Oh, this is not your action. This is that Buddha's action. You see, there's no such thing. All the Buddha's action, action of the holy body has to be all mind one, become one person. So one. So therefore, think it this way, then you see, able to enlighten numberless and able to enlighten all the sentient beings. In that way. You understand? Able to enlighten all sentient beings in that. You become one with the old Buddha. So you become one with the Guru. That what you thought is as Pavanga said, the dharma of the old Buddha. So you become one with the Guru. You become one with the old Buddha. So in that way, how you can enlighten numberless sentient beings is like that. Okay? That's how you can enlighten numberless sentient beings. Being one with all the Buddhas. Okay? So at the moment we in samsara, sentient beings, so we didn't become one with all Buddha at the moment. So like that. So when you become Buddha, you become one with all the Buddhas. That's how then able to enlighten all the sentient beings. Okay? All right? All right? It seems Captain Kitchen said some don't accept becoming one, but Captain Pavanga except become one. You only become Buddha, one with all the Buddhas. You become one with. So when you, even though you're trying to achieve Yamantaka or Tara or something, but when you become Tara, you become all the Buddha. You try to achieve Yamantaka or something, but when you become Yamantaka, you become you achieve all the Buddha. So there's no, you became Yamantaka, but you didn't become Tara or you didn't become Gwe Samatra, that's such thing. Okay? All right? Good night. Okay. How many minutes? 6?
7.
What? 7 minutes to 6. To 6, okay. Let's see what I can do. So first I mentioned this. Whichever life, happens to you, but it's all positive. I'll try to say that. That's very important. So by training the mind, that means in bodhicitta, main thing is bodhicitta, and emptiness. So basically, by training the mind, you see, looking the miserable conditions as positive, in happiness, untraining that. So then, as a result, then your mental continuum become, soft, not violent, not concrete, not whole, not solid, rock, no. Very like cotton. Your mind is becoming like cotton, so soft. You see, when you meet some person, when you meet a bodhisattva, for example, you feel just by looking at this picture, you can see my mind heart is so soft just by looking at his face. You can feel that. And then somebody, you look at somebody, mind is like rock, so solid rock. Oh, see, kind of not easy. So you jump, say, very soft. So happy, so happy. Sorry. You know, you become a hero in that way. Hero is a very soft mind, very gentle or generous or hero in that way. Not a hero, raw mind, they kill you, or that's not like that. And then, go Yangba. Then is it by Zhong is looking at miserable life and happiness. And then is it go Yangba. Then you see very light, very light, nothing heavy, very light. Your life is very light. So no problem, very light. Dharma Deva. So if you company with anybody, you company, you see, whomever you company, mind is so happy. With anybody. So when you company, mind is so happy. It's not that with this person, you like this person, you hate this person, it doesn't have those things. So mind is so happy. Kong Bawa is the hero. Mind is hero, in a positive way. Healthy way, so hero. So hero in the compassion. Hero in the compassion. Hero in the bodhicitta. You understand? Serving others. Taking responsibility, saving others. The hero. Chöra Pachameva, and your holy Dharma practice is no obstacle. Your Dharma practice is no obstacle. All the miserable conditions are transformed in the glorification and supporter. All the miserable conditions become glorification, bold, dashi, auspicious. Trothshavas, supporter, not interfere. Miserable condition, not interfere. Miserable condition became this supporter. Trothshava, supporting. So it becomes path to enlightenment. You can use that in path to enlightenment. You can yourself teaching. You can use the path to enlightenment. All symptoms. It's like even you die, but you can use your death in the path to enlightenment to help symptoms to its enlightenment. You use that. For example, death, the heaviest point of life, most dangerous point of life, death. Only even that happens, but you can use path to enlightenment to experience happiness and to cause enlightenment to all sentiments. And always your bounty is always be satisfied by happiness. happiness, peace. So always your mind, your mental continue with satisfied. Always in satisfaction. By the happiness of peace. That. So something that great need, in the degenerate time, everything become problem. Degenerated delusions are becoming so strong, yours, others, you see, so strong, and then so gross, and then you see, so like anger, so gross, blah, blah, blah. That's example, something other ignorance for that. So that sentence so difficult, not easy. So type in what word? So difficult. Type on. No. What's word? Sentence become so difficult. Is it because of delusion becomes so difficult? So gross, strong. So the sentence become so difficult to subdue. So difficult. Stubborn. Then life becomes so short. Life becomes very short. Then the views, the older view, view of the world, that's karma. Because the older view of the good karma. Or then you see, so difficult. That's very rare who follow the right view, good karma. Most people they like the wrong view. They create karma. To create the karma. Some like so much killing, see animals and kasore. So that to eat animals. Kasore. Stealing or anything, so much kasure. I like that. Then the right view beyond from world, beyond from the world, jidinity with tawa. That's the emptiness. That's emptiness. All then the so difficult in degenerate time. Then you see, they're happy to maintain the wrong view. People are so happy in the wrong view, right view, and even the Prasangika's view, so difficult to believe, too difficult to understand. And to maintain that, and especially because a Prasangika's view.